Time for a bit of a news rant. Welcome back guys, Mr. Rawlings here. So not a really long news rant because I'm seeing Suicide Squad tonight, so it's a little bit of a rush for me to get everything done. But I did want to get another video up, so here we go. Kicking off straight away with the shit gadget of the week. Now last week, if you watched it, I think it was called the Modo bag, and it was basically luggage that you could ride around the airport, and it's just utterly stupid. And again, I've seen a new luggage gadget. I don't know what's going on, but apparently all of a sudden we've lost the ability to carry our own luggage or wheel them around, and clearly society is going to fail if we don't invent new ways of doing this, apparently. This is the Cowarobot, I think that's how you pronounce it. Cowarobot R1, the first and only robotic suitcase. Now the fact that it's the only robotic suitcase might sort of lead you to believe that it's because there's no need for a robotic suitcase, and that's why this is the first one to be made, because it would have been made by now if we needed it. This is utterly ridiculous. I was saying the other one was ridiculous. This is even worse. This is a wireless suitcase which follows you around. Like, you don't hold it, you just walk and it follows you around. Why do you need that? Clearly this is something that can go wrong, right? What if that signal dies or something, it runs out of juice, or it gets confused, or it gets hacked or something? You're walking off, you don't realise your suitcase isn't following you anymore. What? Like, what is so difficult about holding the handle? I don't understand. He's got this image here of this guy walking along. It looks like he's in Canary Wharf, and you know, he's a proper yuppie. Clearly he hasn't got time to hold his suitcase. He's got one hand on the phone and he's closing a business deal which is going to result in a merger, giving him probably, you know, 100 grand, maybe even 300 grand, maybe even $1 million in commission. It will lead to the loss of jobs of thousands of people, but that doesn't matter, you know, as long as he gets his commission. But he can't carry his suitcase with him because his other hand has to hold his coffee. You know, he has to have his Costa coffee in his hand, so that everyone sees him and thinks, oh, that's a man about town. He's obviously a business guy. He's a banker or something. He's got his coffee in his phone, and he just looks like a twat. Oh yes, well, I'm gonna get such good kickback for this one. What? People lose their jobs? Ha! Who cares? No time for that. Hang on a minute. I need to take a swig of my coffee. What? Am I bringing a suitcase? Of course, I'm using a robotic one which follows me. There's no need for this. It's actually annoying. This exists. Why does it exist? Let's have a look. What sort of backing has it got going on? Yep, you guessed it. It's fully backed. So the goal was 100,000, and it's reached 205,000. This is dollars. Via 349 people who are so lazy, so stupid, that they think they need this monstrosity. No, you don't. No, not at all. And then moving on from that, I just did a video actually of Pokemon Go, because I thought I'd jump on the bandwagon. You may have well heard earlier this week, or it may have even been last week now, that the legendary Pokemon Articuno was spotted in the game. Now, the legendary Pokemon aren't out yet. Clearly they must be in the code because it was in there. At first people were thinking, have they hacked it? Have they hacked the avatar somehow and the stats? Apparently the user that had it said that Niantic gave it to her as an apology because she complained about something in the game, and they issued it as an apology. They gave her the Articuno. This actually turned out to be a load of rubbish. Niantic have now confirmed that they're going to remove this from any people that have got it. So it's like, how did they get it then? So it's just literally a glitch. It means the Pokemon must be in the coding already, because they seem to be genuine Pokemon that for some reason have been given, or gotten to players' things. I have heard some rumours where you'll get a captured Pokemon, but when it is captured, or when you first click on it, it changes. And it's like, what's going on there? And I've seen it myself on gyms. Been walking around and there's a gym and it looks like a Snorlax, and you click on it and it's not. And it's not the case that it's a different level, that there's different Pokemon there. There's no Snorlax there at all whatsoever. And I even tested this myself. I completely removed all Pokemon from the gym. I put my Pokemon there. My Pokemon was a Slowbro, and the picture was of a Abra. I was like, well, how's that possible? And it was definitely a glitch, because I clicked on it, I was the only person on there, it wasn't someone else jumped on there already. The only Pokemon was mine, and it's just the avatar was displaying incorrectly. So we know these things happen, but how someone gets a complete Pokemon, no idea. There's actually been quite a lot of stories about Pokemon Go you probably know about, and apparently one person was killed because someone drove into her, apparently on purpose, because she was playing Pokemon Go in the street or something. There's been someone who sued Niantic because where they put the Pokestops, you had people literally knocking on his door in his house saying, "Can I come in and catch a Pokemon?" And he's like, "What is going on?" They didn't ask permission, it's private property, they keep trespassing because of it, which is a fair deal for him to have a go at them. So it has had its controversies, and recently, of course, it removed the steps, didn't it, from the update? And I've seen some survey which said 94% of Pokemon Go players have agreed that it takes away from the ability to play the game and the joy of the game, because you just don't have a clue of whereabouts, which way to walk, if you're getting close to a Pokemon or not. Personally, I've not found it that bad, because it still shows the ones nearby and you walk off, and if it disappears, you know that you're kind of going the wrong way. So it's not that different really, but I understand what people are saying. The fact that they removed Poker Vision so you can't actually track where they are is annoying to people as well. So there are a few things wrong with it, but all in all I've had a good time with it so far, and I'm going to try and catch them all, I think. As sad as that may be. It might not be possible because it might release some and special events you have to go to, and if that's too far away, am I really going to do that? I'm not sure. Hopefully there's a way to get them all, even if it's via a lucky egg, not a lucky egg, but a good egg that luckily happens to have a Pokemon which you can't usually get. That's fine. If they do make it, I've heard rumours about competitions where you have a team of people to compete for it. That's a bit harsh for the rest of us, but there's nothing stopping making a team, of course. But yeah, we'll see. And I thought we'd just end it with a couple of game trailers. I think these are both PS4, not sure what other platform is going to be on, but the first one's called Inside, so I think we'll take a look at that together now. So yeah, this is Inside for PS4, it's the trailer. Play! Tension building! Ooh. Apparently it's a masterpiece. Ha! Holy shit! Leave me alone, fishies. That's some high praise indeed, isn't it? They can't all be wrong, can they? Is that VHS tapes the bomb? 23rd of August. Didn't see, what, is there no gameplay trailer? No. Spooky. So yeah, that's coming out on 23rd. Obviously you didn't see any gameplay there, but I'm not sure if you've seen it, but the game Limbo, this is basically very similar to that. So if you know what that's about, I'm sure it'll be quite similar. Yeah, so I might take a look at that. And then I thought we'd take a look at Prey. Now this is obviously a bigger title, it's it's not like an indie title, so be interested to see what type of gameplay it is, because it's the gameplay trailers. Hopefully we'll see some gameplay this time. And yeah, let's take a look at that. Okay, so this is Prey official trailer of PS4. Play.
Peggy 18.
May contain scenes inappropriate. Hi Morgan.
This is Morgan. The year is 2034. I keep having this dream. I'm just staring into the black between the stars. There's something there.
Another space horror, is it?
I know there is. I can't see it, but it sees me. It sees everything. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Or you will soon.
Transtar.
This is Morgan. The year is 2035.
Wow, that's
Please
going to spike
listen.
you in the face.
This isn't a dream.
Uh-oh.
It's a nightmare. There's no room for uncertainty. There's no room for doubt. And know this, there's more at stake than just Talos 1. If what happened here, if even one breaks containment, we're all lost.
The darkness got me.
To make this right, someone has to die.
Who? Pray.
I keep having this
He said that.
dream.
2017. So it's another kind of FPS horror game which seems to be in space or in the future, or at least both, or potentially both, and it's just like another one of those games. It's either underwater or in space, isn't it? But it did look quite cool. I did like the sort of blackness, darkness type prey that, well, not prey, but I guess that was the predator coming out and you're the prey, essentially. That looked quite cool, but can't see how it's going to be much different to any other game like that, Doom or whatever you want to talk about. But I think I'll look at another trailer and I'll see what it's like. Good game to play on console, because I haven't played many games in console recently, so we'll take a look at that in 2017 again and reassess the situation. Looked okay, nothing amazing. So that'll do it, guys. Click like if you like that, click subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you on the next video. And until then, if you ever make a game which uses sort of like maps and GPS and sort of real world locations, don't put significant items like in someone's house, because you might get sued. Okay, bye.
Guys, if you're still here, you're awesome! But as you are still here, why not check out some of my other videos? Oh, and if you haven't already, please click subscribe. Laters, haters.